All right, so here's the longtime UFC veteran, Chinese star Xiaonan. And it's interesting to hear her talk about walking into that UFC PI in Shanghai, because there is so much love in her nation for Zhang Weili that Xiaonan is okay accepting the heel role. She is okay being on the other side of that equation as long as she gets the title fight. And her body of work suggests to you that she is already deserving. Back-to-back wins over Mackenzie Dern and Jessica Andrade have entrenched her in the top 5. And many believe, pound for pound, skill for skill, already Xiaonan is one of the very best strawweights in the world. All right, so here's the global superstar and UFC strawweight champion, Magnum Zhang Weili. The fight against Carla Esparza to win the title back kind of felt like an eventuality. She dominated that matchup, and now we'll see how it goes as she gets back on the horse here tonight.
Well, she's going to try to replicate that. She needs to go out and dominate. Most times, though, when you see Zhang Weili walk to the octagon, you feel like she's going to be the winner. I don't know if there's ever been an instance where it seemed as certain one person would win as a challenger going into that rematch with Carla Esparza. But tonight, she has a much bigger challenge in front of her. And if she's gonna get it done, she's gonna have to rely on all that skill and on that great athleticism.
Physically, she is gonna overwhelm the majority of strawweight competition. Perhaps she'll move up to flyweight at some point down the line. Tonight, though, the latest title defense for Magnum Zhang Weili. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Xiaonan. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Zhang Magnum Weili.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Go.
All right, so here's the 5-tool player, Zhang Weili. Going to be interesting to see how she approaches the early portions of this round. I can tell you she spoke to us this week about investing in the body. You know she does not discriminate when it comes to attacking the legs as well. Zhang Weili is focused on striking here tonight. All right, early round action here. Zhang Weili not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang Weili
getting it done early. Oh, she might be in trouble now. Huge diving punch to the head. Zhang's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Zhang Weili. Man, she's making these ground strikes count.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Nice positional control here. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Xiaonan. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with the choke.
All right, she moved her head again there. She's avoided a lot of these ground strikes thus far. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Zhang's in half guard. We march on, 3 minutes to go.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offense.
And now she has her back.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Zhang gets caught by the inside leg.
Big shot to the head.
Trying to kick the leg out. Zhang's eye starting to swell now. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Under 2 minutes now to go. Trying to establish that jab once again. Gets the single leg takedown. And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Xiaonan.
Oh, nice. Nice.
She missed with that jab. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman. Just out of range with that left hook. Telegraph that spinning back fist. Leg kick is there. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Another one.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Nah, she misses with the left punch there. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively. She's got to continue to fight from her back, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Keep going, 10 seconds.
Waning seconds here of this opening round. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Xiaonan. Oh, right hand lands again for Zhang Weili.
Zhang Weili starting to feel it now, man. She's starting to get off of that right hand. She's throwing it more often now because she has found that she can land it at will.
Oh, nice jab to the head by Xiaonan. Well, confidence has never been an issue for her, but I'm not sure she's ever been this confident after getting that huge knockdown in the previous round.
Well, she should be confident. She was landing everything, and then she finally got that knockdown in the beginning of the earlier round.
Sniffed that one out as she blocks the kick. Deep now. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, when it's back in the fight, it could potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh boy, the same. She lands again, and the swelling continues to increase on her opponent.
Man, she's so fast. She's so good at targeting certain areas of her opponent's head, and now you see that swelling starting to advance.
Under 3 minutes here to go, round 2. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Obvious redness now on the left side of her body, courtesy of those body kicks. And potentially a critical takedown here. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Doing great. Breathe and relax for me. Good.
Good jab.
Relax.
2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having would not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Oh, she's got a triangle, and that one is tight. She told us before the fight on Thursday that she was going to have to be put to sleep. She wasn't going to tap. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
That's really good defensive awareness by the opposition. She's not going to get submitted here. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent. And now she's in mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Zhang's back into full guard. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Final seconds here of round 2. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, well, some thought maybe we wouldn't get here, but there's the horn signifying the end of the round. She had her opponent rocked at one point, wasn't able to finish. Gotta think she'll be looking to do just that in the next round.
She's gonna be looking to finish this fight. She has to, right? She has her opponent hurt. Even as her opponent walked back to the corner, she still looked like she was on shaky legs. So if she takes her time, goes and finds a kill shot, she will be able to end this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She's, oh! Xiaonan.
Another one! Oh, nice leg kick.
And there's that elbow blocked by Zhang Weili. Immediately gets the underhook.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
It looked like maybe she was going to set up the side kick, and there it is.
She did a good job of getting that foot up and right to the target.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Xiaonan's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Zhang's head kick is blocked. No damage there. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Nice counter shot there. Trying to kick the leg out.
Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Just missed with the left there. Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on her body. I'm not sure how many more of those she wants to take.
No, she needs to defend these. John, she's got to drop the elbow. She's got to tuck it. She's got to do something to try and deter her opponent from continuing to batter her to the body.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really light her up now.
Oh, uppercut. It got checked.
Perfect execution on that team.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, with authority, the body. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Zhang gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
All right, so the body shots continue to be the narrative in this fight, and a lot of bruising now starting to develop on that side.
You know, the kicks, the punches, the knees, just the ability to mix up all of her strikes to the body has allowed for her to get out ahead of her opponent. Now, her opponent's confused. She has no answers for these body shots.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
15 seconds remain in the round.
Guillotine choke. That guillotine choke is tight. She's got her in her full guard locked in. It's only a matter of time before she makes her tap. Oh, we're in the fight now.
Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing. Beautiful kick lands.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, big head kick lands. And blocks that hard punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Good jab there by the champion. She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Try to establish that jab. Zhang's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight.
Oh!
Oh, how good was that judo toss?
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, so let us see who has it.
Oh!
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Oh, nice takedown.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
It's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. It's work.
Zhang's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here. Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Roger and heavy shots. Go, heavy shots.
Zhang's in half guard now. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Xiaonan ground and pound from half guard. Well, she's on her back, but she's still throwing and landing. Oh, man, she's got great fighting instincts, right? Reverses position, and now she's in a position to potentially finish the fight.
Yeah, she did a great job recognizing that she was going to have to change something. Not only did she reverse the position, she finds herself in a very dominant position herself.
Don't allow her to hold you down. You got this.
Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground.
Calm down. Control her wrist.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Zhang Weili. Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Ten seconds now to go in the round. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Zhang. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, 5th and final round. Oh, nice hook. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is gonna get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's gonna get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's gonna be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Zhang.
Nice shot lands from the bottom. In the half guard.
Good work from the top here by Zhang Weili. Well, no surprise that eventually we would see some visible damage swelling now after that big ground strike.
Gotta be careful there. Nice.
Right into side control. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has the half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Oh, looked like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound.
A lot of consistency in her ground and pound striking now.
Zhang's back in full mount. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damage and strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Xiaonan's eye is closing up. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Zhang Weili.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's gonna be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Zhang's right back to the full mount here. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
great job landing the strike from the bottom. Not staying idle when she's on her back.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Xiaonan. Nicely done. Zhang's has got full mount now. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Zhang.
Great shot from the top position. She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes. And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Zhang Weili.
30 seconds on the clock, let's go. 30 seconds, let's go, you got it.
She's stepping over the mount here.
20 seconds to go in the fight. 15 seconds.
Finish. 10 seconds, you got 10 seconds.
Zhang's back inside control. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Xiaonan.
All right, so we have a new strawweight queen here tonight as she begins to celebrate with her coaches and her teammates. What a moment for this newly minted UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. And now the path to 115-pound gold goes through this woman. Gonna take a big effort now to dethrone the new champion.